Shalom Aleichem, and a happy Rosh Chodesh. Mishnah Yomi is in the 6th chapter. We're finishing up the 6th chapter today at the 10th Mishnah. This is a continuation of yesterday when we had the situation of two chatzerot. One is within the other, meaning the outer courtyard opens up to the public street, and then inside that there is a gateway, and then there's an inner courtyard which does not open to the street, so the people there have to travel through the outer courtyard to get to the street. So now Mishnah Yud, Shachach echad min hachitzona v'lo erev. If one of the residents of the outer courtyard forgot to contribute to the erev there, hapnimit muteret v'chitzona asura. So the erev in the inner courtyard, that was good. No one there forgot. It's still good, even though it's adjacent to this courtyard where someone forgot. But the outer one, they cannot carry there between their houses and the courtyard because their erev is lacking a participant. Mina pnimit v'lo erev, if someone in the inner courtyard forgot to join the erev there, shtehen asurat, they can't carry from house to courtyard in either of the courtyards because the people in the inner courtyard have the right of passage through the outer courtyard. So this one guy, this one household that didn't join the erev there, still has existing property rights and forbids them from carrying in and out of houses to the courtyard there. Now the Mishnah continues, Notnu Eiruvin b'makom echad. If they all put their joint eruv in one place. Now, the place we're talking about, the Gemara explains, is in the outer courtyard, the one adjacent to the road. V'shachach echad, and one person forgot to join. Bein min pnimit, bein min chetzona, whether he's a resident of the outer or inner courtyard. V'lo erev, and he didn't join the erev. Shtehen asurot. They're both asur to carry from house to courtyard in both courtyards. Now, in this case, the two courtyards have made a joint eruv together, but since someone forgot to join, they're both out of luck. Now, they're out of luck, the Gemara explains, the partner brings, when they placed the food for the eruv in the outer courtyard. If they had placed it in the inner courtyard, then the inner courtyard could say, hey, we're just going to have an eruv all to ourselves, and it would allow them to carry, and assuming the person who forgot was from the outer courtyard, and the food for the eruv is placed in the inner courtyard, then they're allowed to say, hey, we're withdrawing to our own courtyard, and we're going to carry from the courtyard to the house in our inner courtyard, but the people in the outer courtyard are out of luck. And the Mishnah here concludes, V'im hayu shel yechidim, if the courtyards are private property, meaning there's one house and one owner for the courtyard, einon tzrichin la'arev, they don't have to make an erev here. There's only one owner in the inner courtyard, and yes, he's allowed to walk through the outer courtyard, but that doesn't change the rights of the person living in the outer courtyard because he's also a yachid. He also is the only person with the right to be in that place, and the right for the person in the inner courtyard to walk through does not affect his right to carry in and out of the house because it's a reshus yachid l'maisa. It's not a shared courtyard. Yeshar koach, and on to chapter 7, Mishnah Aleph, chalon, a window, shebein shtei chatzerot, that's in between two courtyards. So this is a window in the wall between two courtyards. Arba al arba, if it's 4 by 4 tefachim, approximately 12 inches. There's a variation in how big a tefach really is, but approximately 12 inches by 12 inches, betoch asara, and this window is within 10 tefachim of the ground, so it's accessible. Me'arvin shnayim, they can make two separate eruvs in the two separate courtyards. V'imratzu, but if they want, me'arvin echad, they could join into one eruv, because this window sort of allows ready access between the courtyards. If they want to, they can join forces, and now they're going to be able to carry things through that window. Pachot me'arba, if the window is smaller than 4 by 4 tefachim, or lemola misara, or it's too high to readily access, marvin shnayim ve'en marvin echad. Even though they have this window, they have to make two separate eruvin to allow carrying between their house and their courtyard, but they can't make an eruv together, which would allow them to carry things through the window from courtyard to courtyard. Yashar kochachem and be well.